The MOU has expired. We've said it repeatedly. There was very little understanding over the last 60 days or so, and certainly no evidence, very little evidence of an actual ceasefire. Colonel, I often ask you this question, and I think it's where we should start again this morning. How would you characterize the current situation in that region?
Yeah, I don't really think a whole lot has changed. I mean, even if you went all the way back to April 13th, April 14th timeframe when the ceasefire originally was starting, that was really the change from epic fury to what we're in now. And you're still looking at the same kind of thing. It's a lot of talk. We do have capability. We continue to provide at least some level of pressure, but trying to get back into a full-blown conflict at this point in time, I think the Trump administration realizes it's not going to reach the level that you're trying to reach. You're not going to get the end state to get Iran to capitulate based off of that level of force.
Colonel, if the Wall Street Journal reporting is accurate and Iran has been rebuilding and preparing for another big fight with the United States, is the United States prepared?
Yeah, I think it's interesting when you look at that. Iran's going to do what it's going to try and do, right? But a lot of the military industrial base, the defense industrial base for Iran has been severely degraded. And that is something that that Fifth Fleet, U.S. CENTCOM, and Secretary Hegseth have all talked about. So from that perspective, it's not as easy as just standing it back up. Now, it is easier to build a Shahed 136 drone than it is to try and build a PAC-3 interceptor because obviously they're cheaper components and you can get those out faster. But, the U.S. ends up in a weird place right now, especially when you're looking in the Strait of Hormuz, because you're still fighting a brown water Navy problem with a blue water Navy force. And I think it's one of the biggest things, like, when President Trump said that he controls the strait, there's a big difference between being able to dominate the strait and being able to control it. And I think Iran has proven that just even by the unknown projectile that you mentioned just a minute ago.